One of the most intriguing characters that I study in the Bible is Joseph, the young man who was loved by his father, and they gave him a coat of many colors. But his brothers hated him, especially when he began to get dreams. And in the dreams, he saw himself in a very high position, to the extent that his brothers would bow to him someday. And even his parents, his brothers, out of envy, sold him as a slave to some strangers. They took him out to a foreign country because his brothers did not want to see the dream fulfilled. But we know ultimately the dream was fulfilled, right? He was bought at the slave market by a military officer, and then the military officer's wife was interested in him. He refused, her overtures, and found himself in prison. And one of those days in prison, he saw two fellow prisoners discussing and looking very sad. Asked them what it was about, and each of them had a dream overnight. He had the gift of interpreting dreams. So he served them with his gift. One sadly lost his life. The other was restored to his position. And Joseph told him, "You're going to be restored to your position. When things have gotten better for you, remember me." The man did not. Until 2 years later, that investment that Joseph made in the life of this person yielded a return. Or should I even say yielded returns? Because they sent for Joseph from prison, and that day changed his life completely. He became the second most powerful person in Egypt for the rest of his life. That just tells us how important relationships are, how important our connections with other people are. Relationships are some of the greatest assets we will ever have in this life.